Hey guys, just finished a a shoot for a brand that I'm promoting, a brand that I use and has some great products, but that will come soon, probably in a few days, maybe a week. Anyways, so I think some of you guys have seen me kind of break down a little bit emotionally because of just all the harassment that I've been experiencing, but it kind of brought me to realize, dang man, just being on Facebook is a lot like being in a toxic relationship. Because when you're in a toxic relationship, you have one party, male or female, that is trying to bring down the other party, and male or female. A male can be toxic, a female can be toxic. And essentially, you have one person mistreating the other person, calling them names, saying they are a certain thing, calling whatever it is. They're constantly throwing out allegations, constantly throwing out names that you are, and as the non-toxic party, you're continually trying to comfort them, trying to be the positive rock, be the optimist, be the positive spirit, and the other party's just keeps kind of tearing you down. And over time, it, like water on rock, it wears you down, and eventually you break down and respond. And then they take out their cameras or record you or use that as a weapon to say, see, you are the thing that I said you were. That's basically what a toxic relationship is, and that's exactly what this Facebook is in a lot of ways. And I've been trying, for 2 years now, I have been being positive and just spreading positivity and love and education, and there's a bunch of toxic people that are just continually trying to tear me down. And when I finally break and respond, it's like, see, this person is exactly what I say they are. And that's really what a toxic relationship is like, is exactly like that. One person mistreating the other person until that person breaks down, and then they use that as a weapon against the person, and all of the abuse and all the hurtful things that had occurred no longer mattered to the party that was abusing. It's now that you responded to my abuse, you are the abuser and I am the victim. And that's pretty much what Facebook is like. And that's exactly what a toxic relationship is like. It's quite interesting how a social platform could very accurately mimic a toxic relationship. So, good times. It's like, because social media is supposed to be about, taking pictures of your dog, sharing lovely experiences with your kids, all the cool things in life that you experience. And for me, it's been pretty negative. And I'm on here because I refuse to give in to that negativity, and I refuse to turn on the light because it's getting dark. And I refuse to succumb to that negativity. And I'm human. I'm going to break down every once in a while, and I'm going to tell someone to go F themselves. Because sometimes you break down. We all do. And, I'm a pretty strong person, and some of the stuff that I've been dealing with on social media, but most importantly off social media, really wears me down. It's really wearing me down. And I'm going to continue to just try to be a positive influence for both you guys, for my kids, for myself, because that's the kind of person I've always wanted to be, and the person I am, and exactly what I work towards every single day. And the toxicity that I'm experiencing, that I'm dealing with on a personal level, is out of this world. Out of this world. So, you know, the difference between Facebook and a toxic relationship is Facebook, I can't leave. In a toxic relationship, I can. So that's why you guys have been seeing some of my posts about trying to bring out these toxic people and blocking them, because I'm trying to get out of this relationship. I'm trying to get out of the relationship of people trying to tear you down, and then as soon as you break, they use that as a rationale to justify their bad behavior. And that's just not cool. You know, that's abuse. That's toxic. And this app perfectly personifies a toxic relationship. You know, and you look at the people that I'm blocking the most. It's my top fans, my anniversary followers, the people that follow every single word that I say, the people that are here day in and day out, listening and tuning in, and as soon as they see any form of weakness, they strike. They call you a drama king. They call you all kinds of. They call you names. They start saying stuff, and that's exactly what a toxic relationship is like. Somebody trying to beat you down until you break, and then they use that as a weapon and be like, "See, you are the thing that I said you were, even though you never were in the beginning." It's so right now, Facebook and I, all of you guys, we're in a marriage, and it's toxic, and I'm trying to leave, and I just can't. Because this is, oh look, another top fan saying, telling me to F off, don't have anything better to talk about. This is actually, you know, somebody out there is gonna see the correlation, and hopefully it helps you get out of a toxic relationship. I would prefer to talk about health-related things, but I'm surrounded by toxicity. So I'm going to continue to lead by love and lead by positivity, lead by example as best I can. But I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired of the constant hypocrisy. Constant hypocrisy. You guys might be able to tear me down for, you know, a brief moment in time, but I'm always going to rebound back and go back to my base values, my base who I am as a person, which is I'm a healer, I'm a father, I'm a positive, optimistic manifester, and I will continue. That is who I am, and I'm not going to change that about me, no matter how many bad things people say, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to let that happen. So I'm going to continue to create positive content and try to leave this toxic relationship that is Facebook by blocking as many people as necessary. I don't care if my views go down. I don't care if my engagement goes down. I'm not trying to be famous. I'd rather have a dialogue with like-minded people that are trying to lift each other up, be positive influences on the world, and help people out of the pain, emotional, spiritually, and my expertise physically, which affects the other two. A positive, optimistic manifester. I'm going to screenshot that because that is exactly what I am. That's what I've been my entire life, and I'm not going to change. So, toxic people, whatever your opinion of me is, good. Take it, live with it, go somewhere else. Because I'm going to block you if I can find you. And it's a lot of work to block that many people, but it's worth it because I'm trying to leave a toxic relationship. I left a toxic marriage, and it seems to be following me. Toxic people, they love to control, manipulate, and hurt other humans to make themselves feel better. Because on the inside, they're unhappy, they are not confident, and they lift themselves up by destroying others. So if that's you, this is a come to Jesus moment. Read your Bible, get some therapy, pet your dog, but that's not the way to live life. And you'll never achieve your goals if that's the way you live life. So I'm here to stay. And I'm not going to let bullies, I'm not going to let toxic people control me anymore. And all of you, many of you, not all of you, many of you have been in the same situation as me. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're in a toxic relationship, you feel stuck, and you don't know how to get out of it. That's pretty much where I'm at right now with Facebook. So I'm trying to build a life, trying to build a better future for my daughters, and these toxic people are trying to stop it because they're unhappy. Okay? You guys don't like me, that's fine. I don't need you to like me. I don't need your validation. I just need you to leave me alone. At least with the most extreme stuff. It's like it's getting to the point where it's like, come on guys. 2 years, move on. So what? I said some choice words. There was a reason for it. Okay? So what if I left after my second daughter was born? I didn't abandon my children. They still live with me. I'm still there every day. I just left a toxic situation. And if you guys don't believe it's a toxic situation, just look at what's happened over the last 2 years. It is following me, and it's continuing trying to control me. My happiness, my ability to generate an income. So, okay, so look. I just blocked another top fan. So you see, the people that are the most actively engaged in here day in and day out are the ones that are trying to tear you down. Those people, you know, like I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be famous. I'm just doing what I was put on this earth to do, which is to help people. And unfortunately, this saga, if you will, has been dragged out over 2 years. And at the end of this, I know that there's many humans out there that have looked at what I've endured. And I hope that it motivates many of you to get out of a toxic situation, or whatever it is. If you're in a toxic situation, get out of it, you know? Like, you don't need to stay there. I know it feels like you're stuck, but you're not. You are in control of your life, your destiny. I don't care if you're in a relationship that's 6 months or 60 years. You are in control of your own destiny. Okay? So, lift each other up. You know, I'm sorry I emotionally broke there for a few days. But hey, I'm human. The difference is it's all on social media, because it's very obvious what I'm going through. It's very obvious, just the sheer amount of people trying to tear me down for an action that I took to better my life and be a better father and be a better person, and to make a move that was best for my family. And it's being dragged out over and over again, and it's a means to control me. Try to control me before I left, trying to control me after I left, by making me miserable. It's not going to work. I will overcome it. I will rise from the ashes like a phoenix, and I will not let this. I will stand as a beacon for everywhere for people to leave toxic situations, for their kids, for themselves, for their dog, for their cat, for their pet lizard. No human being should have to endure a toxic environment. Could be your workplace, could be a friendship. Protect your immediate surroundings as much as you can, because you only get one life, and I intend to live mine with what I was put on this earth to do: heal people, back pain, knee pain, and apparently through my own experience very publicly, relationship pain. If you guys are in a toxic relationship, leave. Unfortunately, part of my business is here on Facebook, so I can't leave. But what I can control is, what I can control is the people on this page. So I just block them. What people say on other pages, I don't really care. They're just creating content, trying to support their families like everyone else. And they're doing so by destroying others. And that's karma's gonna come eventually. So, don't participate in the toxicity. Be a beacon. Be a beacon of positivity. If you guys follow me, whether you like me or not, I don't care. But don't hurt others. Hurting other people is not okay. Everyone's somebody's son, everyone's somebody's daughter. Hurting other people is not okay. Is my patient here yet? I don't know. It's a wicked world. It is. The social media outlet is an outlet for people that are out to destroy others to do so. So move on. I have a long time ago. I moved on a long time ago. I am moving on to bigger things and better things for me and my children. I'm not fighting with anyone, contrary to what's being put out there for likes and views. I am just being me. A positive, optimistic manifester. That is who I am. That is who I've always been. That is how I got off of a farm, got through college, and excelled at my career.